Hello and welcome to the Common Colt Podcast, a podcast made by Colts fans who just tell it how it is. I'm Josh Hudgens, joined by my co-host, Dan Hertzler. How's it going, sir?
Pretty good. Getting ready for family coming over. We got like 30-some people just emerging on the house for Thanksgiving. Yeah, it's going to be wild. We got grandkids. We got everybody. Not my grandkids, sorry. Don't want anyone to think I'm that old.
Well, you are.
But nieces, nephews, grandkids, all those kind of crazy things, grandparents, and it's going to be pretty wild. What about you? What's Thanksgiving like for you?
Oh, we got the kids. We got the hooligans coming over, nieces and nephews. I don't have any
Not your kids, though, right?
No.
Your kids?
No.
Okay.
We don't got no kids yet. Do you guys do the Turkey Bowl football games at all?
Oh, yeah. We'll get the uncles and the dads on kind of one team, and then the nephews and the kids on the other team, and these old men we'll give them a run for their money for sure.
Yeah. Well, hey, the Colts, speaking of giving people a run for their money, we gave the Eagles a run for their money, but we still lost. And the last few days I've been obviously on Twitter and YouTube, and a lot of people are saying that game ended the Colts season. Do you feel that way?
No, I don't at all, because when you look at the schedule, you look at where the Colts are at, it's an NFC game. It's against one of the best teams right now playing football in the NFL. I had it circled as a loss. I didn't expect them to win that game. That's not a game that I thought the Colts could go in and win. The scary part, or the sad part, whichever way you want to look at it, is they should have won. They were right there to win the game. Had a lot of opportunities. It would have been a huge boost of confidence for them going forward. It would have really helped kind of killed any of these talks, but I just didn't expect them to win, and so I think they still have a realistic shot, and I'm not ready to bury them yet.
No, me either. I think the hole is dug, and there might be we might have actually put them in the hole, but I'm not ready to, like you said, put the dirt on their body quite yet. This team just at the beginning of the season beat the Chiefs. They beat the Chiefs, so they can do it. It's just not consistently. To me, I think that they have 2 winnable home games left, really easily circleable, winnable games. That's the Steelers game this week, and then they play the Texans at the end of the season. Those are 2 games you've got to win. And look at the standings; they're only 2 games back in the AFC. Each conference has 7 seeds. They're not going to win the South. They're out of their division, in my opinion. But they still have a shot of getting one of those late wild card round games. It's going to be tough. You're going to have to play dang near perfect. But I don't think this season is quite over yet. But to me, you've got to fix some things. You've got to you can't keep playing like you have been, obviously. And what do you think they have to do to get better?
Yeah, this is what the NFL wanted when they added that 7th seed. They wanted more cities, more fan bases, more teams in the mix, so that people would be more energetic and be having these kind of conversations. And here we are. We're trying to look at a team that is underperformed all season, saying, what do they need to do? What do they need to do?
Yeah.
To me, I want to keep it very simple, and I think they just need to keep doing the things that they're doing, just with less errors, with less mistakes. If the Colts, kick every field goal last week, they probably win that game. It's that close. That's the difference right now between them winning games and losing games. And you know what losing teams do? They find ways to lose.
Yep.
And that's what they did. They found a way to lose. They had every chance to win it. They didn't win it. They found a way to lose. So what the Colts need to do, what Saturday has done, and to his credit, look, I was one of the biggest critics of the whole move. I hated the move. I didn't like the move. I was wrong. I can admit I'm wrong.
Whoa.
I know. It's a shock. Please don't tell my wife. All right. But the reality is that Saturday has come in and he's tightened things up. He's got their focus. He's got their attention. They've been playing better. They just got to keep doing it. They can't look at the Steelers game coming up on Monday night and say, oh, that's a winnable game. Like NFL players can't do that. We as fans can do that. NFL players can't do that. They got to come to this game and say, we got to tighten everything up. We got to do everything we know what we can do, and we got to do it better, and then they'll win that game.
Yeah, no, I like that. I think that they, like you said, they have to have a sense of urgency every game for the rest of this season. And in game, I know a lot of fans are like, oh, you got to fix the offensive line. You got to fix the offensive line. at this point, the offensive line is what it is. I think there's certain things they can do, though, to help that. And to me, it's play calling. And it's not just because they're trying the screen passes and they're trying the swing receiver passes a lot. The problem is defenses have keyed in on that. They see the tape. They know the Colts have issues, and they're going to they're just dialed in on that. I want to see more intermediate passes throughout games, more aggressive play calling, not Frank Reich aggressive where it's 4th and 1 from your own 30-yard line, you're going for it, but aggressive on 2nd and 6 instead of running it to make it 3rd and manageable. Let's take a shot down the field here. We're still, stuff like that they haven't done where it's been pretty basic stuff. I think you've got to try changing it up. I know Matt Ryan doesn't have the arm to be throwing 45-yard corner routes, but something intermediate, make the defense at least respect you. So when you do those short passes, they kind of have to think about it first.
Yeah, no, I think that's good. And I think that will help open up the run game a little bit. The more that they at least put the fear or the threat into the defense that they can go, run more than a 7-yard curl, or a 7-yard in cut. I mean, that's pretty much all we've seen out of this offense. Just a little bit of that will hopefully keep the safeties honest, maybe even keep the linebackers thinking about it. And then that opens up for Jonathan Taylor. I like that.
Yeah.
Josh, we're sitting here though, Thanksgiving week. Hey, let's talk about what are we thankful for when we think about the Indianapolis Colts? Like, what's on your list of saying, hey, I'm thankful for this team in what way?
Well, we started the Common Colt Podcast back in August. And I just got to be thankful that the Colts have given us a great season of topics. I mean, this year has been the craziest year in recent memory for the Colts. I mean, between the Saturday thing, between the Frank Reich drama, between Irsay going, hey, we're going all chips in to start the season. I mean, it's just been a wild year, and we're not done yet. So I'm excited. What about you?
Yeah, I'm kind of in the same boat. I'm thankful for an owner that is willing to push some of these buttons that most ownerships won't. Like, look, again, I already said, hey, I was wrong on Saturday, but it's proven here now in the 2 weeks that it's happened to be a really good move. We could be right now the Carolina Panthers. I mean, they're just a mess down there. No one cares about them. No one talks about them.
Yeah.
No one gives any effort whatsoever about the Carolina Panthers. They got an interim coach. I don't even know who it is. I don't even know what's going on down there because no one cares.
Yeah.
But look, the Indianapolis Colts are a subject to talk about. I mean, in the national news, the media, they were talking about that. Then they go out and then they play well and they won a game and they're still in the playoff hunt. So to me, hey, we got an owner that, sometimes is like, all right, what's he going to do or what's he going to say? And it's crazy, but I think he really cares about this team and a fan base that wants to care about their team. We want ownership to care about this team. I mean, we see it all everywhere in other organizations. Ownership doesn't care, and then the fan base is like, well, we don't care either. So I'm just thankful we got an owner that cares. Yeah,
I love that. And I'm not going to make excuses for some of the things that Jim Irsay has done historically or things he said even. And I know he's had some battles. But at the end of the day, when it comes to sports teams, sometimes owners are just here to collect a check. And Jim Irsay, if he bleeds blue, man, Jim Irsay does bleed blue. And I am thankful for that as a Colts fan. But hey, that's the Common Colt Podcast. I've got a cold if you guys don't know, so it might as well be the Common Cold Podcast because, but I'll be okay, guys. Thanks for listening. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and hopefully next time this whatever this is will be gone away. So thanks for watching.